How do you factor these difference of squares? Now, you guys learned this in Algebra 1, and now you're in Varsity Algebra, known as Algebra 2. Okay? So you guys should already know this, but I know sometimes you might forget, so let me help you out. First, there's this little bubble thing over here. Did you read it?
From lesson 3, we reviewed the difference of squares rule.
If you have a difference, you see that minus sign? That means difference. And you see that a squared and that b squared? Those are two perfect squares. So if you have a difference of squares, then you can factor it like this. So it's like a template. You can just like there you go. So like you would write it like this. For this one, you would say plus, minus. What's the square root of x squared? X. What's the square root of 9? Done. I just factored it. And you can always do that with the difference of squares because he's special. Oh, but Mr. Patey, can I use this cute little big X that you reminded me about? Yes, you can. You can also use this box. I will show you. So if I was factoring this one, the big X would look like this. I would multiply to get negative 16, but I would add to get 0. What are those two numbers? 4 and negative 4. And then you would just go straight to your two factors by writing x plus 4, x minus 4. What about the box? I like the box. Then it would look something like this. You draw your box. Jordan, we don't need to hear your pain. Stop it.
Stop doing squares.
Okay? And then I would do x squared right here. I would do 0x because that's a missing term. And then I would put negative 16. So I put an x squared right there and negative 16 right there. You see, it's kind of the same thing. I'm looking for two numbers that add to give me 0. But I'm also looking for two numbers that multiply to give me negative 16. Oh, negative 4 and 4. We got negative 4x and then 4x. Those add together to give me 0. Now we have our two answers. So, bunch of different ways to factor a difference of squares. Now I just factored. Did I find the solutions yet? No, I did not. What is x equal for this problem? I can get a negative 3 right there and a positive 3 from this one. And then what would I get from this factor? A negative 4, and what would I get from that factor? Positive 4. So let's write positive 3 and negative 3, positive 4 and negative 4. That's a shorthand way to write it, and we all like shorthand stuff.